This video is the reasons why India is weak compared to USA, China and Russia. We focus on USA, China and Russia because we believe that India, due to its huge educated population and its rich cultural history, deserves to be among the top 5 military powers in the world. Sadly, India is not even a permanent member of the UN Security Council. A small country like Pakistan keeps on killing Indian soldiers at the border on a weekly basis. M.K. Gandhi, also known as Mahatma Gandhi, was the supreme leader of the Indian independence movement. Gandhi was a Hindu saint who became a top political leader. He led a non-violent struggle against British colonial rule. He denounced anyone who wanted to take up arms against the British. He wrote a "Dear Friend" letter to Hitler, the century's greatest monster, and wrote, "We have no doubt about your bravery or devotion to your fatherland. Nor do we believe that you are the monster described by your opponents." Gandhi also advocated that the Jews adopt his non-violent struggle against the Nazis. Gandhi did not save the lives of freedom fighters he could have, but refused to save the lives of freedom fighters like Bhagat Singh, who was hanged by the British, and Chandra Sekhar Azad. He also denounced and opposed Netaji Subhash Chandra Bose, who had formed INA, Indian National Army, to fight the British with military means. His method of non-violent struggle turned Indian people, especially Hindus, into cowards, unwilling to fight their enemies. When you are facing an enemy that is armed and is oppressing you, it is just to take up arms. Armed struggle is sure to defeat the enemy. Non-violent struggle may or may not work. Non-violent struggle led by Gandhi worked in India due to huge population against a foreign occupier. Comparing India with USA, USA has always believed in building the most powerful military in the world so as to remain the sole superpower. After World War II, USA has been a great superpower. If USA had followed the nonviolent ideology of Gandhi, USA would have been defeated by the Soviet Union during the Cold War. A saint who became top political leader, Gandhi was a Hindu saint. If he had not entered politics, we would have great respect for his ideas of non-violence and universal brotherhood. But by becoming political leader of the masses, he turned the Hindu masses into cowards. India was defeated in 1962 when China attacked India due to his pacifist ideology. India did not build an army after independence, and in 1962 when China attacked India, India was soundly defeated and humiliated. China was led by Mao Zedong, who organized a successful revolution through violent means. He founded the Red Army that defeated the government of Chiang Kai-shek through military means. As a result, China put great emphasis on building strong army with atomic weapons and was awarded permanent membership of UN Security Council. India, because of its non-violent father of the nation, Gandhi, remains excluded from permanent membership of UN Security Council. India gets little respect from great powers due to its weak military and weak economy and weak mentality of its leaders. Comparing India with Russia, Russia has a history of building powerful army armed with atomic weapons. Due to its powerful Red Army, the Soviet Union defeated the powerful forces of Nazi Germany after 4 years of fighting, with help from USA and UK. Finally, Hitler had to commit suicide. If the Soviets had followed the non-violent model of Gandhi, Russia today would have been a German colony and the Russians would be speaking German today. India was first occupied by the Mughal invaders who ruled over the Hindu masses for 331 years. They forcibly converted millions of Hindus into Muslims. Then came the British colonial rulers who exploited the disunity of the people and became rulers of the country for 200 years. After so many centuries of foreign rule, India deserved a leader who could lead the people to obtain freedom through military means. This would have turned the people into fighters who loved military. If Subhash Bose had succeeded in defeating the British, India would have become a nation of fighters which would deserve the respect of the great powers. Great powers only respect military strength. A country with weak military gets no respect. This is why Japan gets little respect while USA, Russia and China are respected by everyone. Even North Korea gets more respect than Germany and Japan because it has atomic weapons. The Hindu caste system keeps Hindus divided and thus vulnerable to exploitation by non-Hindus and foreigners. The caste feelings are pervasive in Indian society and amongst Hindus overseas. The reason caste system seems to never go away is that it is sanctioned in the Hindu holy books. These holy books like the Vedas, the Bhagavad Gita, and Ramayana justify and perpetuate caste divisions. At one time the caste system was devised by the founders of Hinduism to divide the society for division of labor, but over time it has made Hindu society divided and disunited. It is high time educated people realize the harm it causes to Hindu society. India is one of the most corrupt countries in the world. This corruption causes immense harm to the nation. It funnels the wealth belonging to the country into the hands of the bureaucrats, ministers and other government officials who amass it in Swiss banks. Private companies bribe the government officials to win contracts and make millions. All-powerful countries like USA, China and Russia have greatly controlled corruption. In all the nations of the West, corruption is minimal, while in India and other backward countries, it is endemic and pervasive.